Okay, everybody, so your eyes will not be deceiving you tonight when you tune into a new episode of Masters of Illusion hosted by Dean Cain. Take a look.
Cow. Gifted performers will leave you in awe with their tricks. And joining us this morning is one of them. He's a man of many talents, magician, comedian, singer, and master impressionist. Welcome to the show, Naathan Phan, a.k.a. the Magic Asian Man. Whoa, look at that. Naathan, you're the best.
I've made a mess. And it cost me $5, one-time use only.
Oh Is it really?
Yeah.
I love it,
So
though.
We're on this one now. Hello. Oh, no, this one. This
You're
one.
all over.
No, you can just look at us.
That's
I know,
right.
we're not
That's
as
right.
cute as you are. So anyway, you have performed all over the world, right?
This is correct, yes.
Yes, and you have a very interesting story. Someone can kind of hear it a little bit in your
Yes.
accent.
The more I talk, the more and more people start to notice there's a slight discrepancy between the way that I look and the way that I sound. So I'll just answer it. The answer is yes, I really am Vietnamese. Good, moving on. Yes, I grew up in Scotland.
Okay,
Yeah,
and when did you learn that you had the tricks of the trade?
You know what? I just kind of have always loved being the center of attention, and I realized very early on that, you know, if people don't mind paying attention to you if you have something to show them. Right. Once you're like, hey, look at me. So yeah, when I was young, I started doing magic tricks when I was about 5. Wasn't very good at them. Got better when I was about 11, and then when I was about 7, I started doing voices, and then I got into stand-up comedy and musical theater and improv and that sort of thing, and yeah.
So you're talking about that latter part of it, right? The celebrity impressions that you can do, because there's a heck of a lot of them. You want to give us a little taste of something?
Yeah, sure. So tell you what, here, let's do this. I have here a stack of celebrity impressions that I can do here. So what I want you to do is, do you want to pick one at random, or do you want to pick one that,
random.
At random? Okay, excellent. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to riffle through these like this, and I want you to go ahead and just say stop as I riffle through them.
Stop.
Right there. I'm going to look away. Do you know who that is?
Yes.
Excellent. All right, take a look at that. Here's what I'm going to do. I am just going to ask you some questions. Don't react. Try to just just relax, okay? I want you to think about whether this is an actor, a singer, a comedian. I want you to think about whether this is somebody. It's a Muppet of some sort. No, I think this is probably more of like an actor or a singer. All right. I want you to think about whether this person, you know, they sound very posh in English or a bit more Cockney, like Jason Statham. If they're from Ireland, if they're from Scotland, maybe they come from France. No, let's go to the Americas. Maybe they're from the North Midwest. Oh, sure, you betcha. More like New York, New Jersey, something like that. Maybe they hit the R's real hard, like nuclear. Oh, a little bit more southern. Okay, so a little bit more southern here. Let's see. I want you to think about if this person's still with us, if this person's passed on, this person who's passed on. I want you to think about what they do. I want you to think about, I feel moving. I don't know why I feel like moving. I need to stand up for a second. I don't know why, but I feel like something's going on. Oh, you know what it is? I feel like a little bit of moving right here. Oh, that's right. Like, glory, glory, hallelujah. Elvis Presley?
Yes.
There you go.
Wow.
Where's the confetti shower?
Yeah,
Oh, it's right there. The confetti's on the ground.
The best. No, that's good.
Oh my gosh.
That's good.
That's
Thank
really
you.
Great. Oh my gosh.
I thought you were just going to do an impression. I didn't know it was going to be a whole trick.
Oh, yeah, no. Well, I mean, yeah, if you want. So I have all these lists, too, so I can just, you know, if you want, you can just, like, pick one of these lists. One of my warm-ups is, like, I'll pick a list at random and just try to rattle off as many of these as possible.
Yes.
Welcome to Hogwarts and potion-making class. Robin Williams, oh, yes, you know, a magic show. It's a wonderful thing. You have to be very, you know who's a great magician? Vladimir Putin. Say the wrong word. Poof, you disappear. It's an incredible thing. Yes. Dean Martin. Whoa, Larry. Whoa, whoa. Captain Jack Sparrow. You will always remember this as a day. You almost caught Captain Jack Sparrow, Savvy. Frankie Valli. Walking like a man.
Oh my gosh.
It's hard to do that in the morning. This is waking up is hard to do.
Yes.
Wow.
All right. And then on top of all of that,
Yes.
you're also an opera singer.
Kind of. So one of my signature effects is that I escape out of a straitjacket while singing opera, but I am not a classically trained
How
opera
would you
singer.
bring that into a whole thing, guys? Getting out of a straitjacket and opera. How did that become a thing?
Well, honestly, it all kind of started out because I wanted to do a straitjacket escape, and then I thought, you know, it'd be really cheeky is if I did it to Queen's I Want to Break Free. Then I realized I can actually sing the song. I don't have to lip sync it, so I would start singing. And then one day I was on tour with Masters, actually, and we were at this gorgeous theater built in like the 20s in New Orleans. And I was like, oh, I can't sing Queen here. Let's try opera. And so I sang opera, and I was like, this is our executive producer, Gabe Blackstone, came to me and said, "You're never doing this to Queen again. You're only doing opera with straitjackets." I said, "Yes, ma'am. Yes, absolutely."
So what other magic tricks do you have up your sleeve?
Oh my gosh, I didn't. You know, I
Did you come prepared or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Tell you what, I know it's boring. It's boring, but let's do.
Boring?
How about
What do you mean
Oh, it's
boring?
never boring.
Card
Look at
trick.
that, okay.
Card trick. Card trick. You know how you get a magician to show you an hour's worth of card
How
tricks?
did they do that?
Ask
Yeah.
him just to show you 1 minute's worth of card tricks.
Okay.
Then
Yeah, here
they'll
we
just
go.
do an hour. Here, I want both of you. Go ahead and select a card, or one of you, whatever it is. And then you feel free to show them to the camera. Good. I'll turn and look away. I say, ooh, look at this exciting
Which
wall.
one are we
Ooh, our
showing?
logo's right over here. It's fantastic. I like this backlighting over here. It's
Okay,
really nice.
there we
You
go.
can see a
Okay.
little bit of the edge. The light over here is really cool. I wasn't sure how you were able to do that. Okay, everybody have your card?
Yes.
I'm going to ask you to go ahead and take your card. You showed it to the camera as well?
Yes.
Yes, okay. Place your card back inside the packet. Good. And then, do you want to find, go ahead and put your cards back inside the packet. Do you want me to find your cards separately or at the same time? It's entirely up to you.
Let's
do it together.
Ooh, at the same time. Okay, here we go. I'm going to see if I can find both cards simultaneously, the exact same time. First, to give the cards a bit of a cut. Check the wind conditions. All right, we're good. Ew, gross. Here, wipe that. No, never mind. Here we go. You want right hand or left hand?
Right hand.
Right-handed. See if I can find both cards at the same time. 1, 2, 3. Hup! Drop the rest of the cards. I don't even need them. 2 cards. What were your cards?
A 3 of diamonds.
2 of hearts.
Boom!
Oh, look at that!
Hallelujah! Hallelujah!
Oh, wow, that is awesome.
That's great.
Thank you. Look, I come in and I make a mess, and they're like, "This is amazing."
That is, I mean-
Oh, my gosh.
Excellent. Can I just throw my laundry on the floor while we're at it?
So tell us again real quick before we let you go about the show.
The show, Masters of Illusion, is an incredible show. This is our 10th season on the CW network. We've got over 40 of the greatest magicians from around the planet. We come in, we film in front of a live audience, and then we dice up the pieces and show you the best. And it's every Monday night at 9 p.m. Season 10 of Masters of Illusion.
I love it, Nathan. You got great energy.
Thank you.
Wow. I need
And I
some of
hear
your
Shrek.
energy in the morning.
I need some of my energy in the morning.
It's like having Shrek. I hear it hiding in there
Just
somewhere.
Yes, that, and I'm a real boy. Boo. Yes, just a little bit of.
Nathan, thank you for
Nathan,
coming
you're
in. That was
awesome.
great.
Thank you so much.
Oh,
Fantastic.
geez, that is so awesome. All right, well, if you are a Thanksgiving, what are
yeah.
we going backwards? So again, be sure to tune in tonight at 9 o'clock for Masters of Illusions right here.